Dirk Willems, A.D. 1569. In the year 1569, a pious faithful brother and follower of Jesus Christ named Dirk Willems was apprehended at Asperen in Holland and had to endure severe tyranny from the Papists. But as he had founded his faith not upon the drifting sand of human commandments, but upon the firm foundation stone, Christ Jesus, he, notwithstanding all evil winds of human doctrine and heavy showers of tyrannical and severe persecution, remained immovable and steadfast unto the end. Wherefore, when the chief shepherd shall appear in the clouds of heaven, and gather together his elect from all the ends of the earth, he shall also through grace hear the words, Well done, good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things. I will make thee ruler over many things. Enter thou into the joy of thy Lord. Concerning his apprehension, it is stated by trustworthy persons that when he fled, he was hotly pursued by a thief-catcher, and as there had been some frost, said Dirk Willems, ran before over the ice, getting across with considerable peril. The thief-catcher following him broke through, when Dirk Willems, perceiving that the former was in danger of his life, quickly returned and aided him in getting out, and thus saved his life. The thief-catcher wanted to let him go, but the burgomaster very sternly called him to consider his oath, and thus he was again seized by the thief-catcher, and at said place, after severe imprisonment and great trials, proceeding from the deceitful papists, put to death at a lingering fire by these blood-thirsty, ravening wolves, enduring it with great steadfastness, and confirming the genuine faith of the truth with his death and blood, as an instructive example to all pious Christians of this time, and to the everlasting disgrace of the tyrannous papists. Note, in this connection, it is related as true from the trustworthy memoirs of those who were present at the death of this pious witness of Jesus Christ, that the place where this offering occurred was without Asperen, on the side of Leerdam, and that a strong east wind blowing that day, the kindled fire was much driven away from the upper part of his body as he stood at the stake, in consequence of which this good man suffered a lingering death, insomuch that in the town of Leerdam, towards which the wind was blowing, he was heard to exclaim over 70 times, O my Lord, my God, etc. For which cause the judge or bailiff, who was present on horseback, filled with sorrow and regret at the man's sufferings, wheeled about his horse, turning his back toward the place of execution, and said to the executioner, Dispatch the man with a quick death. But how or in what manner the executioner then dealt with this pious witness of Jesus, I have not been able to learn, except only that his life was consumed by the fire, and that he passed through the conflict with great steadfastness, having commended his soul into the hands of God. As we have come into possession of the sentence which these rulers of darkness passed upon this friend of God, we have deemed it well to add it here for the benefit of the readers, in order that reading the same they may be able to perceive the truth of this matter. Copy. Whereas Dirk Willems, born at Asperen, at present a prisoner, has without torture and iron bonds, or otherwise, before the bailiff and as us judges confessed that at the age of 15, 18, or 20 years, he was rebaptized in Rotterdam at the house of one Pieter Willems, and that he further in Asperen at his house at diverse hours harbored and admitted secret conventicles and prohibited doctrines, and that he also has permitted several persons to be rebaptized in his aforesaid house, all of which is contrary to our holy Christian faith, and to the decrees of his royal majesty, and ought not to be tolerated, though severely punished for an example to others. Therefore we, the aforesaid judges, having with mature deliberation of counsel examined and considered all that was to be considered in this matter, having condemned and do condemn by these presents, in the name and in the behalf of his royal majesty, as Count of Holland, the aforesaid Dirk Willems, prisoner, persisting obstinately in his opinion, that he shall be executed with fire until death ensues, and declare all his property confiscated for the benefit of his royal majesty. So done this 16th of May in presence of the judges Cornelius Govertz, Jan van Steeg-Jans, Adrian Gerrits, Adrian Jans, Lucas Rutgers, Jan Jans, and Jan Rofielofs, A.D. 1569, extracted from the records of the town of Asperen, and after collation, this copy was found to agree with the original. The 15th of October, 1606, acknowledged by me, the town clerk of Asprin.